Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Homvana Smart True HEPA Air Purifier. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here it says auto mode, designed for larger rooms, ultra quiet operation. It's hard to get all of these on camera, but we have dust, smoke, pollen, pet dander, mites, mold, bacteria, VOCs, odors, and wildfire ash. I think that's everything on the package. So let me get this out of the box. I have a user manual. Here we have the air purifier. So this was very easy to get out of the package. It has handles on the side, so you can just lift it right out of the box. Looks like we have a little quick start guide here. It's in German. I wonder if there's English on the other side. Let me look. Yes. Here it says, open the filter cover to remove the plastic packaging of filter and power cord. Replace the True HEPA 4-stage filter with the pull tabs facing out. Replace the filter cover by lining up its feet with the matching slots in the bottom of the housing and push it closed. And then place it on a level surface, and it looks like you want to keep it 15 inches or more away from walls. It says display filter button. Tap to turn on off the display. Press and hold for 3 seconds to reset the filter change reminder and turn off the button light. Light up red to remind when it's time to change the filter. We also have the manual here. Let's see what we have. Here are the specs. The rated power is 30 watts. The CADR is 240 meters cubed per hour. Noise level is 22 dB to 52 dB. Standby power is less than 1 watt. We have lots of safety information. So product overview. So we have the control panel, the air outlet. So this outlet's air on the top. Handle, housing, power cord and adapter. We have the air inlet, the filter cover, True HEPA 4-stage filter. We have an air sensor vent, air sensor lens, air sensor cover, air sensor vent. So this does have an air sensor on it, so it can change the filtration depending on how dirty your air is. I think it changes the fan speed is what it does. Here are the controls. We have power button, auto mode button, fan indicator, fan speed button, air quality indicator, timer button, timer indicator, sleep button, and display filter button. So this has a sleep mode so you can turn the light off. So here's power button. It says tap to turn on off the air purifier. The fan will start on level 1. It has memory function. The air purifier will remember the previous fan speed setting when turned off and left plugged in, or when unplugged during operation. The air purifier will not remember the timer, display off, or sleep mode setting. So if you set this on a certain mode and turn it off, it will go back to that setting when you turn it back on. It sounds like it will also do that if you unplug it. So that means you could use this on an external timer or a smart device like a smart plug. It says tap to turn on off the auto mode. Once started, the air purifier will automatically optimize the fan speed based on the indoor air quality. So that's nice. Air quality indicator. Display real-time air quality using the automatic air sensor inside the air purifier. The air purifier may take up to a minute to detect air quality. So the color's red when it's bad, orange when moderate, blue when good, green when very good. So it goes into sleep mode when it's in very good, and then we have the fan on high when it's bad, middle when it's moderate, and low when it's good. And we have the fan speed button, the timer button. So this has 2, 4, and 8 hour timers on it. So if you want to run this while you're sleeping, you could hit it for say 8 hours and let it run. It's a sleep mode button. After the sleep mode starts, the sleep button mode and the power button light will be at half brightness, while the rest of the lights or indicators of the panel will be off, including the air quality indicator. After the sleep mode starts, tap any button except the power button to exit and return to the previous fan speed, timer, or auto mode. So you could be running this on high during the day. You can hit that sleep mode and it will go into the sleep mode and be quiet and turn the lights down while you're sleeping. After sleep mode starts, tap twice the display filter button to turn off all lights and indicators. And we have the display filter button. So this is to turn off the display. This is the filtration system. We have a washable pre-filter. So this is for things like hair. We have a carbon filter. This would be for smoke, odors, fumes, and VOCs. A HEPA filter captures at least 99.97% of airborne particles as small as 0.1 microns. So this would be for mold, tiny dust, smoke, allergens, and pollen. And medical grade nano zinc filter targets mold, mites, microbes, even bacteria. So this is how to use it. Here's maintenance on it. We have a washable pre-filter. It says vacuum every 2 to 4 weeks. Wash every 1 to 2 months. Then we have the carbon, the HEPA, and the zinc filter. You replace every 6 to 8 months. And then it has the air sensor. You can clean that. It talks about doing that here. You wipe it with a dry cotton swab. And then we have troubleshooting. I think that's the manual. Okay, so let's get the front off of this. Okay, so that just pulls open. Here we have the power cord. This is held on with magnets. The cord is around 6 foot long. We'll pull out the filter. It's sealed in this bag. So when you put this filter in, you want to make sure the tabs are out. That's a pretty easy way to remember because these are used to pull the filter out. And it has a foam gasket around it. Let's look at the inside real quick. You can see the fan back here, and there's a ledge that this is going to sit on. So that's fully seated. There are clips here we're going to place the cover on, and it magnets into place. So that is incredibly easy to take off and put back on. I like that. There was a tab here to remove this plastic on the controls. It came off. I'll just pull that off. It's easy. So it's going to suck air in here and blow it out here. I'll plug this in. I'll turn it on. Okay, it's currently on. So this is on high. This is on medium. It's high. Okay, this is low. So low is very quiet. Medium's a little louder, obviously. And high is quite a bit louder. So if this was across the room from you on medium, it probably wouldn't bother you too much. If it was sitting next to you, you might want it on low. On high, it depends upon your tolerance and where it's at in the room. I personally probably wouldn't want this sitting real close to me on high, but some people actually like fan noises. They find them relaxing. So we have the, let me turn it on high or medium. So I'll turn on the sleep mode. So there's a little bit of light here. Let me turn the overhead lights off. So we can see the power button and the sleep light is on. So I'll double tap this button here. So on sleep mode, it had these two lights on is all. It turned off the others. When I double tap this, it turned all the lights off. We also have the timer. It's kind of hard to see, but the 2 hour is lit. Here's the 4 hours lit, 8 hours lit. And then we can turn that off. Then we have the auto mode. So this is going to automatically adapt to the settings. It's going to use that sensor to determine how much dust is in the air, and then it will ramp up the speed. So if you open up the windows and pollen gets in, it will detect that and ramp up the speed. And here we have the door with the sensor. We have the two vents here. Pop that open. That's what that looks like. And there's a little lens right here. You just take a swab and clean that off. So let's take a quick look at the energy usage. Okay, so we're on the sleep mode right now, and you can barely hear this thing. I mean, I can't hear it at all, actually. The ambient noise in the room is louder than this, and we're at 2.5 watts. So let's turn on low. On low, we're at 4.6 watts. On medium, we're at 9.9 watts. On high, we are just under 25 watts. I think it's about 24.4 or so. So I suffer from allergies, so I like to use an air cleaner. I like the form factor of this. It's narrow and tall, so you have a lot of surface area here to take in the air, and then it shoots out the top. But this would be easy to position in a room. So an air cleaner of this size would be good for a living room, kitchen, dining room, bedroom, small apartment. You could use this in larger areas. And this works in concert with other things you run. So if you have a ceiling fan or other fans in the room that circulate the air, that increases the chance that the air will pass through this filter and come out this way. I like that this has all the different levels of filtration too, so you can filter out chemicals and things. We have so much plastic in our houses now and things that give off VOCs, volatile organic compounds, and those can cause irritations, things like that. Now, I don't want to make any claims that this is going to help with any health issues. You'll need to talk to a doctor about that. But in my experience, I found that using a HEPA filter can help with things like allergies and such. Where I live, we don't have forest fires, but we get smoke from forest fires that are thousands of miles away. It gets hazy outside at times. So it gives me a little extra peace of mind running a HEPA filter, so we're not breathing all that in. I can't stop from breathing in pollutants 100% of my day, but it is nice to have a place inside at my house where I can go and have the clean air. So the easy way to do this is just set that automatic mode and just let it do its thing. So I like that. So that's the Homvana Smart True HEPA air filter. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.